I wish you, man. Fuck off.
Oh, boy.
How about that, bitch? Fuck off. Well, the Dolphins control that, but they failed. But they failed though. Man, it was snowing. It's gonna be sunny where I'm going, bitch. Now I signed a 4-year contract. Probably so.
Oh, this motherfucker, this bitch got a game over with the Commanders.
No, I can't play the Commanders, bitch. You motherfuckers fucking around. I gotta buy.
You gotta buy this week, don't you?
Hey, bitch. You got a game. The Vikings waiting on you. I'm talking to Jeff Riley.
Good.
It's like a personal problem.
You better turn this shit off.
This is actually why you watching football. Can't watch a movie and watch football, bitch. Fuck you.
Yo. Yep. Yep. Oh, God. He's starting to get on my nerves now.
It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes.
Hey, Andy claimed he's gonna be broke and had to live in the fucking bed like a little bitch.
Hey, man, shut up. You had a chance to shut him up, but you didn't. So shut up.
Look, you can't shut him up with a rabbit's foot. You had to stop him too. You can't stop with no rabbit's foot. Hey, man, I ain't gonna be able to.
Yeah, hey, that's true. He did that rabbit's foot. He done got away twice from me. Twice.
The third-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Herb Let's get this game going.
Now they that fucked you up because you had threw the shit on time. I'd have picked it off. You threw that shit on time, then picked off, bitch. That's why you got rabbit's foot.
He's in the internet saying options.
The kickoff team is out there, and here we go.
No,
Conference championship on the line right now.
Homer got this touchdown. Bitch, I had to throw the ball. Homer got this yard.
Good job by the coverage team. Buckeyes offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start.
I had to throw the ball behind. What the fuck am I do?
Offense and his whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there. And it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
To throw, it's Sayan. And the pass is incomplete.
Come on, guys. Let's go.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go.
I was a kid. I used to love the Wild Wild West. My granddad used to watch that show. I found that shit on Pluto.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's caught. It's
there you go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Go. Good job.
But that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Oh, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run.
Man, you fellas kids got your ass fired. Be quiet.
Being early in this game,
you better be happy.
Continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
That's where we lost our life and everything down here.
set of downs after that completion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What's he watching, man?
Bananas. That's an offense going on 3rd down. But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And he's run out after a...
K4 and K5 represent what comes next. The next movement for innovation. And the next movement for acceleration.
Oh, boy.
K5. It's
Offensive set up for 1st down and goal.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball the running back. One step back, caught the ball. Look out. Big yards ahead.
Quarterback adjusting to the defense. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal after that loss. Here's a handoff testing the middle. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Good job by the offensive line to get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive.
Hey, man, who
this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead.
Who guys play?
And they get set now to try the
Who play the
PAT.
Giants? Who play? What do you know?
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Good job, guys.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. For the Oregon Ducks offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players, just a few guys. What do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. 2 good teams with great individual players.
Takes the handoff. It's Harris. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape defense with a sack.
Really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
backs will bring their punt team on the field now. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Receiver in motion now. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play. A little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. You think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to 31.
Right, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running pound hill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up the lineman, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking downfield, it's Sayan. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback fighting this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Snags a good throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Good job, guys.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. Let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I mean, that's another sack. Where's any place getting started here? First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The Ducks will have to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Hunter comes on and boot it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? To the air. It's saying. Short connection to the tight end here. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the
records for season passing yards, touchdowns, completion percentage, passer rating, interception percentage, 300-yard passing games, and games with 3+ touchdown passes.
Gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's real It's tape. And they get him down after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled at the 33. That was good enough for a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Same tailback, another carry. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out. Tries to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Game moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Buckeyes are in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Sand. Grab made by the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. Going to move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability of getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kurt. As we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still clicking.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out. It's low. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this round? Here's the handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
To the air, it's Moore. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On the run, it's Harris. Fighting him off. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Running out of time in the pocket. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now here's the toss play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield with no chance at all. Defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10. You can't do it any better than that. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They're going to run it. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. We all know it starts with their running games and all those great backs they've had over the years.
Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. They get it down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they did pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Scanning the field. It's saying. Receiver makes the grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down.
And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he fires the football to the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pop over the middle. It's Dickey. Right down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Oh, come
Gets
on.
to the end zone.
That's some
Touchdown,
bullshit.
Ducks. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away for just trying to stay in this game here.
And it's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. If you're this head coach, you tell your team, just keep chipping away.
And now the defense decides to spend the timeout to regroup a bit. Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Tried to add points, build the lead right here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Hands off to the left. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Pass rush closing in. Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is dropped. This would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team on the field. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. And now the handoff. Fights off a defender.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Lets it go quickly. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
That's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Marks. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And the Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, it's see if the scorecard could breathe a little bit of life into this team.
I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. He hits it up and good. We get a little bit closer. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle, it's Thurman. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Pass complete, it's 2nd down now. And he'll set up to throw. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now to throw. It's Sayan. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
McCulloch seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. After a slow start, this offense has finally gotten something going. Can they build more momentum here before halftime? They'll try the option play here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
When the linebackers and really the quarterback and the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. They just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
And it's caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The Ducks will line up to punt it away.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3 and out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Dropping back, it's Sayan. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
1st down here for this offense. There's the snap, quarterback setting up the throw. It's a short completion of the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. Collision of big bodies there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Buckeyes begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball off as he is hit, but it's incomplete.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Will they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the 2nd half? Pressure is coming. Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Cotters now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. 2 quarters down in the Big Ten Championship. A couple of incredibly worthy teams battling for their rightful place in the history of this great conference. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the exciting conclusion of the Big Ten Championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Running through the tackle. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. The Ducks come up to the line in a hurry-up. Can he get there on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Get some space around the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
first down, right back to the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Sand. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. Already punted 5 times now today. The return is brought down. Makes a start on the next drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The guys up front line up. It's first down. And what a run down right at the 38-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
He's got it for a big gain. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And the back now goes in motion. Bringing pressure. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Ducks bring their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room. Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Hey, the defense deserves a lot of credit for forcing this safety, obviously. Let's not forget about the punter and the special teams who put this offense in a tough position in the first place. Without that key punt, they would have a lot more room to work with.
Safety, it's now a free kick coming up. They'll punt it away from the 20. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Offense goes to the pistol formation now. He'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He's running out of time here.
God damn it.
He just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
And the Ducks will have to kick this away. And the return will be brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The throw. It's Sand. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Or take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Tate. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it again. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that one.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers enough to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Dropping back. It's Sayan. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Now, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And it's incomplete. Even at a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And you gotta love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense facing second and goal. Keeping it on the ground here. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
Third and goal, will try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop here on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown. And that one, my gosh, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about...
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. When you look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down. And he's got it. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. Ducks will line up to kick it away. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. That last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock, and they do that again. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking at throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up second down. Back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Offense offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back has it on a screen now. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
And a 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this route? First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid game, moves the ball to the 36.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. They'll run it here. Here's the running back with the ball. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Ohio State has the lead here after 1. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it?
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Using his legs here.
Boy, he comes up just short of his 1st down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. In this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the 1st down, but it gives him a chance.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
What are y'all doing?
2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's saying. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. An effective play. Good for a 1st down at the 35.
Presents another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just about to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Yes, 1st down yardage at the 46.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock. But these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Thurman. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
So down here in the red zone, offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Tailback with another carry. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Smart of the offense, keep the ball on the ground, try to keep working that clock. The defense needs a stop if they want to give their offense any chance at a late comeback.
Second down and goal upcoming. And they'll try the jet sweep here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Discipline, discipline, discipline. That's the key to this defense right now. Great job against the jet sweep of staying out wide and not giving that receiver much room at all.
And the throw for it on third and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's fourth down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. It's a short completion to the big tight end. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope you can
defense, guys.
This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The offense starts with a short field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Thurman. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. Second down play coming up for this offense.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Guys looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Good enough for first down yardage.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
To the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Oh, a sack! The senior on this defense making a big play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Back to pass. It's Moore. Final minutes here, they'll throw it deep downfield. And he is wide open for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play for this offense through the air. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Ducks. Trying to come all the way back. So the important touchdown, Kirk, but that was just the first part. Now they're going to execute the onside kick, hope for a break, and score a goal.
Yep, and the good thing is their offense at least gave them a chance. Now you hope that your kicker, after all the practice that he's done on that side field, hope they're all by himself. You hope that it pays off and he can make this ball bounce just at the right moment where they can recover.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail though. Well, they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. It looks like the Hens team are able to recover the football. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a toss to the left side. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that previous play. And there's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the offense just takes
Hey, guys, good game.
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter and to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
They still didn't make you number 1. You're number 2. So Clemson 13-0. I'm number 3. Clemson number 1. And UAB number 4. Ohio State went to number 8. I mean, Oregon went to number 8. And Florida, you knocked them out. Did you hear me? I said Clemson stayed number 1. You went to number 2. I went to number 3. And UAB went to number 4. Oregon went to number 8. Stanford number 9. Washington State went to 5th. Liberty 10-3 went to 12th. Penn State went to 6th. Notre Dame still 11th. Pittsburgh, they got in. I guess they must have did something, but they made it in. Some kind of way, what they lost, they 9-3, but they made it in. They 10th. And Georgia is 5th. I mean 7th. But you knocked Florida out. The Gators go. Wow, that championship game meant a lot. I took their spot. I've been in the Peach Bowl. The Gators gone, man. Well, you kicked the Gators out, man. Well, we'll play before the championship game. So whoever wins will go to the championship game and play the computer. Yeah, well, I'll play between Notre Dame and Penn State. You're going to play Pittsburgh or Georgia, then I'll see you after that. So we got a first round bye. That game was huge, boy, to be the Big Ten champions. Y'all counted me out, and I got me a quarterfinal seed, baby. Hey, man. Sayon then thrown out 1 interception. He played a clean game. We didn't pick that dude off once neither, though. We made him fumble big, but we didn't get the fumble neither. They got it back, but it was like 20 yards backwards, though. So that was a clean game, no turnovers. We started off 21-0, though. Oh, they settled down. We stopped them, then we couldn't stop them. They started shortchanging us. They started running a little bit. We just kept playing the pass because we want that bomb thrown on us. That's cool. We'll see your bomb throwing ass, we can shut you down. Hey, putting Say in, that guy lifesaver, man. He ain't throwing that one INT, man. Let me see what his record at. We say go to stats, and then go to season stats. He ain't throw a touchdown either, though. We ran him all in. He's still 8-8. But his rating is 138, though. He got a good rating. The guy did good. He played the biggest game of our career, and he showed up. They gave him a confidence booster. All right.